How do a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this?
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
The second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Patterson, and again it's Atlanta.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. You take a look at Patterson. Nets trail by 8. Williams up on top. Patterson defending. Williams against Patterson. Puts it up from 12. Another miss by Williams. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime.
Well, Paul Millsap has said he doesn't feel undersized anymore with the way the league is going, but more emphasis now on spreading the floor, so Millsap fits in easier. You can always find somebody to guard.
And the basket good.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
And for Millsap, frankly, his height has really never been an issue. I mean, this is a guy who was a big-time rebounder throughout his days in college. But even though he's only 6'7", that 7-foot wingspan helps, and he's strong to hold his own with most forwards in the league.
Patterson against Williams. Now here's Patterson. Guarded close.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure. You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Shot from 12. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Patterson's got 39.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Dimes in their last game against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended up with 53 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
The Nets making a switch here. Jeletovic is checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Scott's checked in. Millsap against Lopez. Nobody near Williams. Another miss by Williams.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Lets it go from 11. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
And the basket by Johnson. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanked off the rim. They were letting them hear about that.
That's a jump ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. Scott the pass to Patterson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Kidd. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one play. Think of this, only one play in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Yeah, 100 points. I mean, one of those records that stood a long time, and perhaps no player has so single-handedly dominated the game the way Wilt did.
Patterson against Williams. Doubled by Jack. So it's Atlanta now. Clock at 4. Here's Teague. Plumlee with the rebound.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now, though.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And look now at the last month for the Nets. How did they stack up in the league statistically over that time frame? 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 12th in free throw percentage. And the shooting numbers a bit woeful. Just top 20 in the league in field goal percentage.
To me, offense is all about getting good shots, and you can't get good shots unless you're taking care of the ball. And Buck, you talked about those turnover numbers, the lack thereof. I mean, that's impressive. This is a very well-coached, disciplined team. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Nets trail by 14. Now Jack. And Elton Brand pulls it down. Brand's got 3 rebounds now in this one. That's good. Patterson's got 49 points in the game.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Jack with it, picked up by Teague. And Jack kicks to Bogdanovic. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Wow, just a total loss of concentration right there.
Well, those kinds of mistakes in this game is in danger of getting away from them.
41 seconds left to play in the third. Poked away and stolen by Williams. Pass to Bogdanovic. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 11 feet away, and it drops once again. The bucket from Patterson. Patterson's got 51.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Plumlee sets the pick for Williams. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
For Brooklyn, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Darren Williams.
And he makes the first. And the Hawks making a change here. And both free throws good for Williams. Sefolosha with it. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Screen by Brand. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got to make sure your feet are set.
I agree with you, and I thought maybe he was set that time, Steve. I thought it was a good screen on his part.
And as
Friday, April.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
The Hawks leading by 16. Bogdanovich out there with Garnett. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Johnson. And it's Jack in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Johnson over to help. Atlanta with the ball. Millsap dishes to Patterson. Rocket 6. That one rolling around and rims out. Net shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against Phoenix. And here is Patterson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Patterson's got 53.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. All going up court. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Terrific game for Patterson. And the additional offense he's provided from the line, big impact.
Yeah, major impact. I mean, a good chunk of their scoring has come straight from his work at the foul line.
Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Damari Carroll's checked in for Atlanta. Korver comes in for Jeff Teague. Here's Bogdanovich. Atlanta with the rebound.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Here's Jack. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. He dishes it to Johnson. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Patterson. The finish. Oh!
Are you kidding me?
That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. And there's a nice one-handed slam. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to...